Okay, so we're back with Bible-knowledge.com, and this is the series on legal rights of demons and how to deal with them. This series is written by Michael Bradley. It was last updated February 23rd, 2021. So far, we have covered the intro. We've covered the direct willful sins, the occult, some people say it as, inheritance, unforgiveness, and trauma. And before we get started, I just want to go over something a little strange. Ever since I started voice recording these, been coming under some pretty heavy attacks from the outside, of course, and had to clear some stuff up of my own and apply what I'm recording so that I can continue. I was led to read a little bit today on Mark 4, and this is the parable of the sower explained, and this is in red, so it's Jesus' words. And he said to them, "Do you not understand this parable? How then will you understand all the parables? The sower sows the word. And these are the ones by the wayside where the word is sown. When they hear, Satan comes immediately and takes away the word that was sown in their hearts. These likewise are the ones sown on stony ground, who when they hear the word immediately receive it with gladness, and that they have no root in themselves, and so endure only for a time. Afterward, when tribulation or persecution arises for the word's sake, immediately they stumble." So I'm reading this morning, and I'm just looking at it, and by reading these things, I'm sowing the word, and it tells me right in Jesus' own voice. It says, "And these are the ones by the wayside where the word is sown. And when they hear, Satan comes immediately and takes away the word that was sown in their hearts." So, Lord, let me be the ones to sow on the good ground, those that hear the word, accept it, and bear fruit, some 30-fold, some 60, and some 100. Today we're going to be covering section 6 of the legal rights of demons and how to deal with them. Section 6 is called abuse. This is a pretty heavy area for a lot of people. Whenever we hear the word abuse in the news, we automatically assume sexual abuse. That's the society we live in. This is going to go into actual abuse. Not saying sexual is not, but there is more to it than just that. Section 6, abuse. Another major area to always look for with demons is any kind of abuse in the person's background. This would include any kind of sexual abuse, any kind of heavy verbal and or physical abuse. Demons will try to move in very quickly on both the abuser and the ones they are abusing if they see any kind of verbal, physical, or sexual abuse be inflicted upon someone for any appreciable length of time. If there is any abuse in a person's background with any of their parents, that includes grandparents or caretakers, boyfriends or spouses, girlfriends, it would be our strong recommendation to also include this as a valid legal right and then go ahead and properly break it before the Lord. What you will have to do to properly break this kind of legal right is to take the following 2 steps. Step 1, forgive all of the people who have ever abused them in their past. It's a pretty heavy step. It's pretty hard to do. Little side interjection. Just know this, forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. Step 2 is to fully break and sever any ungodly soul ties that have developed between the person and the people who have abused them, even if it is one or both of their parents. You can also lead them to our article, How to Handle Negative Feelings When Wronged by Someone Else, for help with step 1 and how to forgive all of the people who ever abused them in their past. Again, God will just be looking for a confession out of their mouths at this stage. when they are trying to forgive all those who have ever abused them, even if their emotions and feelings are not lining up with the confession that will be coming out of their mouths. Over a period of time, the Holy Spirit can then move down into their emotions and start the inner healing process so that their emotions can eventually come into line with the right thinking on this matter. But you do not have to wait for all this to occur before you can cast out the demons. As long as they are in complete agreement with you and they are willing to make a complete formal confession out of their mouths to the Lord that they will be willing to forgive all of the people who have ever abused them, that will then be good enough with the Lord, and you can move to cast out the demons. Cast the demons out of them after they have fully forgiven everyone. So ends section 6 of abuse, of the legal rights of demons and how to deal with them.